Hello Space Savers! Welcome back to the show where some random Norwegian guy teaches you how to fold stuff. Today we are going to have a look at shorts. And if you can't tell, I'm really excited about this one. We're going to have a look at one quick and easy way to fold shorts. And we're going to have a look at a really nice one, very balanced, quick to do and pretty organized. Then we're going to have a look at the really space-saving way to fold shorts. And lastly, we're going to have a look at some ways that you can store your shorts and yeah, just to avoid wrinkles in general for shorts. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. Super excited for this. Last year, this video was a huge success. Even had one of you viewers tell me that the video saved your marriage. So let's see what we can do this year. All right. So the first way that I'm going to show you here is the flat fold. So the flat fold is really quick and easy to do. So we're just going to start out here by laying the shorts down flat with the front facing up like this. Then we're going to fold it over in half from one side over to the other, like so. Now, at this point you have two options. Either you can take this crotch area here and you can fold it in like so. This creates a little bit of a crease here, so it's kind of up to you. If you fold it in, you are going to save a little bit more space. It's going to be a little bit more even, but for today, let's just leave it out. So next up, we're going to fold it over in half, like so. And the short is folded. So this fold pretty much works for everything. Again, you get a little bit of crease here, but I don't like this one. And the reason is, whoa. As you can see, once you've stacked them on top of each other like this, it can be very hard to find the actual short that you need. That goes double if you put it in like some kind of folding system or in your drawers. You know, you have to kind of dig through it. You can organize it by the rainbow's colors or something to know where exactly it is. But I'm going to show you a great alternative to this fold that is only one step more and you get a really nice and organized shorts drawer. So let's have a look at the file fold. All right guys, so for the file fold I've actually purchased a pair of women's shorts here. So yes. So let's start out by laying them down with the front facing up, just like with the chino shorts. So from here we are going to split it in half again, and from one side fold it over in half so that the back side sticks up. Alright, so once you folded it over in half with the back side facing up like this, you again get this crotch area that you can either fold in or not. Again, for denim shorts and things that don't crease very easily, I like to fold it in. As you can see, it creates a really nice and even line down here. So in order to do the file fold, you are going to split the shorts into 3 parts now. And from the heaviest point, which is almost always the waistband, we are going to fold it down 1/3 of the way, like this. Now you can keep it slightly under 1/3 as well if you want to. That will be fine for the last fold that we're going to fold over like this. As you can see, when you save a little bit of space there, you get a very nice fold here. And as you can see here, this fold will stand on its very own. This is even more effective when you do like this. That only works one per video, I think. And like you can see, when you put it into either your drawer or an organizing system like this one, again I'm going to link this box down in the description if you want to purchase it, support the channel. So yeah, you can see this is very easy. It's so quick to do too, right? And you can very easily pick out your clothes. It doesn't crease up much, little bit, there are a few folds on it, but I do really recommend this fold for anybody starting out. It's a big upgrade from the flat fold. You may want to avoid it for something like running shorts, as they tend to not stand very easily on their own. And one thing I wanted to mention about these, especially these short women shorts, is that instead of folding it over in thirds, you may get away with just folding it over in half like this. That way they are the same size as the other shorts, longer shorts. And since denim is pretty stiff, you can often just stack them. Many other shorts that are not as stiff, if you do this, they'll just fall down flat. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So moving on, I'm going to show you my personal favorite fold. If you watched last week's folding swim shorts video, you know what's coming here. And that is the roll. Let's look at 2 rolls. First I want to show you one that's going to save a lot of space for you. It's called the Ranger roll, military roll. It has a few different names, but essentially what we are going to do is that we are going to make a pocket and we're going to flip it over the whole shorts. So this is great for your swimming shorts, your running shorts, gym shorts. Every short that kind of wrinkles up easily or has really slippery fabric, I would avoid this for very delicate fabrics like your silk, your linen, stuff with many like little embroideries or details on them. Don't do this fold on those. I'm going to show you one afterwards that you can do instead. Don't worry. This is getting to be a really comprehensive shorts folding video. Give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. We are actually going to start out by flipping the pocket here. So how we make the pocket is that we take the waistband and we flip it inside out like so. So for a short this size, let's say an average male's shorts, maybe size medium with normal fabric thickness, I would say make about 10 centimeters to in inches. That would be 4.5 inches, should be more than enough. You can give a little bit extra the first couple of times, as this fold is slightly tricky to perform, but it's a fantastic one. I would definitely take a couple of minutes and practice this one. It's really good. So once we made a little pocket here, make sure everything is even and that all the little pockets and waist, what's this called, like little ropes are inside so they don't hang dangling out. And make sure it's even on both sides like this. Next up, we are going to do, you probably guessed it, from one side, we're going to fold it over in half to the other side, like so. So at this point, we are actually going to fold in this crotch area, since we don't really care that much about wrinkles on these shorts, since they don't wrinkle up easily. So we're just going to fold that in as well, creating a nice even line down both sides here, as you can see. Well, pretty even. So for this fold, we're actually going to start from the bottom here, and you're going to take your fingers and you're going to start rolling. So you want to even it out a little bit as you roll up, unless if you don't do that, you tend to get a little bit more wrinkles than necessary. Another thing is, the tighter you roll these, the more creases you tend to get. I like to do a happy medium, but that's kind of up to you. Again, if you roll tighter, of course, it's going to save more space. So once you reach the top here, or the end, where you have can't roll any further, you're going to take one hand and you're going to lift up the entire roll. So I like to hold it at the bottom like this. Then I have my other hand free here to flip this band out that we turned inside out in the beginning of the fold. I'm going to flip that over the rest of the roll like this. So this can be tricky the first couple of times. If I didn't mention it already, I'm going to make a little cheat sheet that you can download. I'm writing an article about all of these. You can get cheat sheets for all of these folds. Article below. So once you've folded over one side, take your hand and hold onto the side you folded over. Turn the whole roll around, and then at this point, we are going to fold the other side over as well. So take your time with this one. It can be tricky in the beginning, like I said. And there we go. So especially the first couple of times you do this, it's gonna look kind of wonky, kind of weird. So what I like to do is that I take either my index fingers or my thumbs, and I'm actually gonna put them inside the waistband here. Just gonna stretch it out in the corners so it gets even. Another thing you can do is just massage it a little bit, make it a nicer shape. As you can see, this one is great for travel as well. It holds together really nicely, packs down really nice. And if you do the same here with all the other shorts, whoa! Oh, I guess it's working again. Awesome. Okay, so you can see here, these pack down really nicely together. And if you have one of these like organizing systems, you can place them in here actually vertically, which is so cool. This is actually the one that I teach in my folding course as well. This is kind of a secret. Why am I letting out all of the secrets here? It's okay. I'm gonna make like an how to fold clothes to save space guide, like I mentioned last week, where I teach a lot more about this. I'm gonna link it at the end of the video when it's done. So yeah, if it's done, you can click it at the end. If not, you know, you need to wait. So yeah, like you can see, you can kind of stack these next to each other. They do kind of support each other when they stand vertically like this. So for shorts, it's kind of difficult. This is great for other types of clothing, but for shorts, I do actually like to put them down So I usually just stack them in a box like this, and then you can kind of put them on top of each other, and again, saves a lot of space, really nice and neatly organized. It is a lot of fun to do this one as well. It's a little bit of a tricky one, so definitely makes doing laundry a lot more fun. I want to show you one more really simple and quick fold here before we move on, and that is the simple roll. So again, this comes straight out of my course. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to start by putting down one of these really wrinkle prone shorts with the front facing up like this, and then from one side, probably guessed it by now, fold it over in half as we sing. And from here, I'm not actually going to fold it in this crotch area. This is because this one is so wrinkle prone that I want to do anything I can to avoid wrinkles. And then we are just going to start rolling from the waistband this time. You can gently roll this one and make sure you get out all the creases. Of course, this is not going to hold together as nicely, but as you can see, it takes up less space than the file fold one. It's really quick to do, and there are literally only one fold in it, so you get one area where it could crease, but nothing else. So this is a fantastic one if you want to avoid creases. Great for travel, you know, business skirts, shorts. It works for pretty much everything. If you truly want to avoid all wrinkles and creases though, you need to get one of these. So you can do it with normal hangers as well. Then you would, you know, fold it over in half like we just did, and you would find the point on the short. You can hang it like this. Another alternative is to get one of these that is specifically made for pants. Works for shorts too, believe it or not. It has these clasps on it. In that case, what you want to do is to just clasp it on here up top. I like to put both sides of the fabric, so the front and the back, inside the same clasp. Make sure you find the middle, and then clasp it on the other side. And you know, you can hang it like this. Great option. Again, probably gonna link this in the description if you're interested, but don't spend money on that. Just use the normal one, unless you really want one, of course. And yeah, of course, let me remind you, if you're interested in the cheat sheet, go to organizing.tv/fold-shorts, and you can download it there. You can print it out, keep it on your phone, you know, up to you. All right, gonna link that video if it's done here. Otherwise, I will see you next week for another folding video.